Okay, we should be live now. Let me do one more thing here. There you go. Now you can see the chat. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Let me put up Zello also. Okay, we are live. We are live on YouTube, live on Facebook after popular demand. After popular demand. I hope you can hear me okay. The audio should be okay on YouTube. And the audio should be okay on Facebook. Comment. Let me know what's going on. The camera on Facebook is moving a little bit because I placed it next to my little table that I have for my mouse. So every time I move my hands, I move my mouse, the camera is moving. So thanks, guys, for coming. All right, we are BBC Studio. BBC Studio. I could turn that camera a little bit to the left, but it's okay. That's fine. No big deal. We got Richard, Mr. Rick. Thank you so much. Foxman, thanks so much for coming. And I need glasses, but I refuse to wear glasses. Oh, John from Niagara. Hey, John, thanks for coming. VA3 OTC. I like that. VA3 FSC. I like that. I like that. Let me go here on Facebook. Guys, if you're watching on Facebook, comment, say hello. Yeah, and we got some guys here. I hope you can hear me okay. Jack, happy Friday. We are also on YouTube as well. Maybe I can turn this camera a little bit to the left. It's gonna be shaky, guys, on Facebook because I'm using one camera. Khan, thanks so much from Windsor, and thanks everybody else for being here. I hope we have a good night tonight. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, good stuff. Let me get my pen and paper. We do have a telephone line. If you want to call, we use Zello. So many things. Let me see. The telephone line is 1-289-799-7414. If you want to call, and I'll get you guys on the air. Okay. And whoever is watching on Facebook, give me an audio. Give me an audio report. Mario, thank you. Thank you for coming, Mario. Give me an audio report if you can hear me okay on YouTube. Sorry, on both, on both, on both. Give me an audio report. All right, good stuff. Let me bring everything up to spec here. Perfect. All right. Let me grab my pen. No, that's not my pen. There's my pen. And today is Friday. Friday, the 14th of August, 2026. We're going to start with your check-ins, guys. But before we do the check-ins, as we do every Friday, so if you are new here, we use Zello. Zello is an app. Let me see if I can show it to you. Zello is a free app that you can download. I have the PTT lock. It has a PTT lock. So now I'm speaking and guys can hear me on the channel. I've been talking for 4 minutes. And when I'm done, I'm just going to touch the screen and it's going to release the PTT. So we used to do this every Friday night. But due to, people are busy, they have stuff to do. It's summer, everybody's out and about. So that's why I decided to do once every second Friday of each month. Okay, one every second Friday, once every second Friday of each month, and then we'll see. We'll take it from there. Uh, Mario says all good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's start with the check-in. So people that are using Zello are checking in, okay? And uh, and then we go to your comments on Facebook and on YouTube as usual. All right, and we do have a telephone line as I mentioned before. So let me hear you guys with your check-ins, and we'll take it from there. Let's go. Audio. And of course, because I'm using an old phone here that I don't use anymore. I'm using it as a device here to talk to you guys on Zello, and from time to time it will kick me out. So let me see. From time to time it will kick me out. So maybe people started checking in. I don't know what's going on. This is taking some time. Waiting for connection. Oh, I got disconnected. The connection quality is bad. Unreal. Unreal. I'm 5 feet from my modem, and the connection is anyway. We'll get to that. Let me start with the friends here on Facebook. Guys, we're also on YouTube, and on YouTube you will see myself on smaller pictures. We play video. We play video of Hamfests and stuff like that, and there is definitely more to see. All right, guys, I'm back. What did I miss? Anybody checked in?
Yeah, I did. I'll do it again. 9 Oscar Charlie 67, Eric and Hamilton. Hello, everybody. Nine up.
Definitely going on. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, we're having technical difficulties. Hey, give me 1 second. It's a live show. It's a live show. Anything can happen. So far, I've got Eric on number 1 and Dan on number 2. No internet connection. Unreal. See, with me, I'm a little, so now you see everything is working, right? I will turn it off, turn everything off, come back on, let's say, next Friday, and nothing will work. Nothing will work the next Friday. So I'm just gonna restart. If you can hear me, guys, on Facebook, I'm restarting Zello because there is no way I can make the connection here. Just leave it like that for now. All right, let's jump over to Facebook. I've got Khan. Thanks so much. I'll check in on number 3. Okay. Khan is Needle Bender. (613) from Windsor, Ontario. Thanks so much, Khan. Thank you for joining. Jack, 9 Oscar Charlie 707. Jack, thanks so much. You're number 4. Thanks so much for joining. Then we've got Mario 9 Oscar Charlie 510. Thanks so much, Mario. Thank you for coming. Who else we have here? We have Mark 207 Buffalo. Long time no talk. Thank you so much. I'll check you in on number 6. 207 Buffalo. I hope you can hear me okay there on Zello or on Facebook. Let's try Zello one more time. VA3KXY, thank you so much, my friend. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining. I'll check in on number 7. We're having issues with my little old, I have an old Samsung phone that I use just for, just for Zello. And it's acting up lately. So I just did a restart. And hopefully it will work okay. And of course now, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to restart. My apologies. Let me say hello also to John. John, I'll check you in on number 8. John is VA3OTC. If you don't know what Zello is the equivalent of Echolink, but for non-licensed people. If you have one, go ahead and join us. Download it. Look, it keeps disconnecting. It won't let me do the stream. It keeps disconnecting. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it won't let me do the stream now. Number 9, we have Foxman. Thanks so much. Foxman, thanks for coming. 362. Number 10, even though you were number 1, Mr. Richard, thank you so much. Happy Friday. So yeah, if you, we also have a telephone line, guys. If you want to call, I can get you on the air, you know, like old school, when you used to call your radio station to request a song. We don't play music, but I can definitely get you on the air. That Zello keeps rebooting. It's unbelievable. Yeah, we will keep trying. Thanks for coming, everybody. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody here. Got Mario, Mark, Jack, and Khan. Yeah, so as I said, we used to do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. But you know, it's summer now. Everybody's out doing things, you know, doing stuff. So we just decided to do it once every second Friday. I have zero internet. I'm 5 feet away from my modem, and I don't have internet on this old Samsung phone. Yeah, now it shows I have internet. The guys are gonna freak out on Zello. What is going on? Why I'm offline here? Come on. Okay, anything new and exciting, guys? I haven't done this in a few weeks. Anything new and exciting? Let me see you guys on the comments. Anything exciting? Did you buy any? No problem. Pump it up, Mark. Thank you so much. Anything new and exciting? Anybody bought a radio? I know my camera on Facebook is moving. It's on the same stand where I have my my mouse. So every time I lean over, okay, I'm back on Zello. Okay, guys, my Zello is acting up. I have an old Samsung phone, as I was saying, and it's acting up. It keeps kicking me out. So I only got Eric, 9 Oscar Charlie 67, and then Dan. And yeah, and then I lost you guys. I lost you completely. So I don't know if you feel like doing this again. Let's go ahead and See if we can do this again. Over.
9 Oscar Charlie, 933, Saskatchewan, Kevins.
9 Oscar Charlie 236, Wayne of an Asher. Evening, everybody. Again. 9 Romeo Charlie 5711, Ryan, Strathcona County. Happy Friday, all.
Anybody else would like to check in and say hello? Over.
Oscar 1957 out from Aurora. Good evening, everyone.
Al from Alora. Yes, sir. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It kept disconnecting on me. So I've got Eric, 9 Oscar Charlie, 67 on number 1. Then number 2 was Dan, 962. And then the guys from Facebook and YouTube, as I was trying to disconnect, to reconnect, to reconnect. And then I have Kevin on number 11. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for coming. Happy Friday. I missed you guys. Yeah, I missed you. So hopefully we'll have a lot of things to talk about. Number 12, I've got Wayne 236. Thanks, Wayne. Nice to hear from you. Number 13, Ryan 5711. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. And then, of course, number 14, Al. I hope everything is okay. 1957. Thanks so much. Anybody else? Go ahead and say hello, guys. I've got Roscoe. Yes, sir. Oh, checking in. Okay. Roscoe is checking in from YouTube. 9 Oscar Charlie 209. Thanks so much. Roscoe, there's a ham fest tomorrow. You are Lindsay, eh? There's a ham fest in Perry Sound. So I'm gonna be there with the TV crew, and we're gonna make a nice video for the club there on Perry Sound tomorrow, Saturday. On your meter window, you still say you are every Friday. Yes, I haven't had a chance to change that, Mr. Rick. Thank you for the comment, but I don't want to take it out now. It looks it will look empty. You know, it will look empty. I don't want to. I didn't make a new one. Let's see. Maybe if we get you guys to join more often, maybe we will start again doing it every Friday. All right. Anybody on Zello would like to say hello? Please feel free. Go ahead.
Matt, 30 lighting. When I did check in earlier, Nick, I think I was number 2.
Sorry about that, my friend Matt. Long time no talk. Yeah, I got kicked out, so I had to reboot twice, not once, but twice. So my apologies, and thanks again for joining. Anybody else would like to say hello? Speak now, or I'm just kidding. Yeah, feel free to say hello and jump in at any time, guys. It's been some time. I don't know what you guys up to. Did you buy any new radios, any new antennas, anything new and exciting? Go ahead. The floor is yours. Over. Eric, did you message? You messaged Adam. So who else? Let me see. I see 20. I see 21 people here. Let me see who else is here.
Yeah, I don't have his phone number, and it's probably not unless I get his permission. But yeah, I did try to call him on Messenger, and I did message him telling him about the net. He was, I think he was on here earlier today. I have an antenna story. I'll try to be very quick with it. As you know, I got an antenna back in July, and Dan 962 tried to help me out, but I needed to get new U-bolts, square U-bolts. I got them last week, and this week I've been trying to put it together on my balcony. Dan and especially Kevin and Dan have been working with me. Yesterday I worked so hard, like getting up and bending down, hooking things up and tightening things and moving the balcony to my apartment where I have barely enough room and cats knocking over everything. But I'm very, very grateful to Kevin and everybody here for helping me out because I lack a lot of skills that you guys have when it comes to building things and using tools. And I'm so thankful to you guys.
Hey, no problem, anytime. Thanks, everybody, whoever helped Eric. I was supposed to go and help him too, but I couldn't. Yeah, I was coming back from a Hamfest, if I remember correct, Eric, and then I don't know what happened. I got stuck. I had to do some shopping and whatnot. So yeah. Let me. Yeah. So thanks everybody for helping Eric with his balcony antenna by giving him ideas and whatnot, and what to do and what not to do. All right, what to do and what not to do. So let me take off the chat from here. It's gonna look a little bit of empty. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the video from the Hamfest. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm playing the video on the side here of the last Hamfest, which was in Hanover, Ontario. It was pouring rain in the morning, as you can see on the video, and it's an outdoor event, right? It's an outdoor event, and I was debating, should I go? Should I go or should? But it was too late already. I was halfway there, so it didn't rain for the whole time, and the event took place, and it was good. I saw Eric. Eric came and visit. You hear that, Wayne? And then I saw Daryl, and then I saw Ted. Ted was here at the Hamfest. Was there. So nice to catch up with you guys. Let me put my microphone down a little bit, just a little bit, because I see the audio levels are hitting the red. So yeah, it was a cool event. Anybody else would like to check in and say hello? Please go ahead.
Just sent Adam a message on Messenger, told him to drop in, say hello, check in. I saw it's gonna only offer Eric moral support, but we do what we can.
Yes, Eric did the same thing. He sent a message as well. JT, hey buddy, thanks for coming. JT, thunderstorms, no power. Yeah, what can you do? JT, I'll check you in. JT is watching us on Facebook. 21 South Carolina. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming. Keep that connector disconnected. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. All right. Anybody else on Zello, guys? Go ahead. Or if you comment on YouTube, Facebook, I will read your comments. If you have something that you would like to talk about. Yeah, 23 people.
And tell the JT if he's out of power, tell him to go buy him a generator. That'll solve the problem there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's aware. I'm sure he's aware. JT lately is doing those rooster. He puts the rooster mask on or something like that. That was really funny. That was really funny there. I watched the other day. That was really funny. Good stuff. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for KXY. Sorry, I didn't get your first name. I don't have QRZ open right now, so thank you. Thank you for watching and for your support. So yeah, we do this. Let me go back on. There you go. So if you are new, because I see a lot of new people on Zello. If you are new, don't be afraid. Say hello. I can show you how to use Zello since you are here. And oh, we lost. What is this? We lost the audio there. Where is the? There you go. Yeah, this card. Yeah, anyway, again, some things work, some things don't work. What can I do? So yeah, it turned out to be a good event. I saw so many friends there. Let me click here. Sorry, my camera is moving there, as I mentioned. Okay, so this guy refused to come back up. We're gonna, oops. We're gonna double click here. And hopefully that will bring him up. There you go. All right. Yeah, so I see new faces here on Zello. Guys, let me know if you need any help to transmit. I can show you. Anybody can help you here. The other guys can show you. Don't be shy. You know, jump in and say hello. Over.
Yeah, and again, the guys help me out. They're doing more than helping me out. They're like, without them, I'm like more useless than desert, water in the desert. I don't know.
If you stay a little longer on our channel, you will learn a lot of things. You will learn how to cook with an air fryer. You will learn how to weld. Yeah? We have very skillful talent here.
Right now he's learning how not to lose his footing on an 18th floor balcony. That's important.
What did
When I was putting the nuts on the U-bolts, and I was like almost had panic attacks. Like again, if they fall, there's really going to be nobody there. I live like it's going to be like close to it. I'm not worried about that. I just like doing everything
Steve.
that I could not to drop anything, because if I do, I don't know if it's going to land on an apartment.
Oh, my Zello is acting up. Steve, thank you for coming.
On the 17th, 16th, I'm going to hit all the way to the ground and where does it land?
Gary, oh yeah.
Now, when Nick was talking about welding, when I was in high school, I took vocational for 2 years. I took welding for 2 years, and I know how to weld. I know how to weld a little bit. You know what? Yep. But I took welding for 2 years, and I loved it.
There you go. See, we have welders, we have everything. Yes, let me say hello to Steve, UDX 483. To Oscar Charlie 483. Okay, to Oscar Charlie 483. Thank you so much. And Gary, thank you so much for coming. Nice to see you guys. We've been away on and off because you know, people are out there enjoying their vacation and whatnot. You know, they're not gonna stay in front of the radio. So I decided to make it once every second Friday of each month, and today is the second Friday of August. Maybe we'll go back to doing it every Friday. So thanks for coming. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, guys. As I was saying, if you are new here on Zello, if you downloaded the app for the first time, we can help you. We can definitely help you to get you going, and you can start talking to us. This thing is all right. We're trying. We're trying. Okay, Gary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gary. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you. All right. So let me see here. Yeah, I see some new faces. Yeah. So don't be shy, guys. Go ahead and say hello. Hey, Jason. Thank you so much for coming. Jason, you are number 20 on the check-ins list. We just do a little check-in so that we know who.
I'll sign in next 102.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. You're number 21. Thank you so much. So Jason was number 20, and Mike number 21. And Gordon, of course, 9 Oscar Charlie 399. So 9 Oscar Charlie 399. Gordon, thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday. Yeah, so good stuff. Nice to have you here, guys. We got Mike. Who else is here? Go ahead, guys. I got disconnected. What does it say? I cannot. Yeah, this thing is driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to use the PC version on another PC eventually.
That's the Charlie 61. Moment in Algeria.
Hey, my friend, thank you for coming. 9 Oscar Charlie 61. Do you want to remind me your first name? Okay, 9 Oscar Charlie 61 from Bowmanville. Do you want to remind me your first name, my friend?
It's Terry from Bowmanville, Algeria. My name's Terry with a T.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Your number 23. Thank you, Terry. And we have Andre. Good night to all. Hugs from Brazil. Yes, my friend Andre. Thank you for coming. You are number 24. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us from Brazil. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me check YouTube here. Nice, nice. Good stuff. Moreno City. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Who else is here, guys? Who else is here and would like to say hello? We do have a telephone line if you want to call. The number is 1289 799 7414. Okay, 1289 799 7414. If you want to call and say hello, I'll get you on the air. Remember how we used to call the radio station? And yeah, we don't play music, but I can definitely get you on the air and you can say hello to us. Okay, back to you guys.
Does anybody know Rob 5322 Danforth Village? I haven't heard of him in a while. I was in Toronto yesterday doing my radio. I was in Toronto on Monday trying to key up on FRS. I haven't heard of him in a while.
Negative. Negative, my friend. I might have his phone number. I might have him on Messenger. I don't know what he's up to. I think I have him on Messenger. But all my devices are in use right now because I'm streaming in 2 places. So you have the same call sign. What's going on? Oh, you logged in from oh, come on. So who is Gary? So Gary is JGB and HTU. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Steve. Thanks for. Oh man, I can't wait for my 25th anniversary golfing UBR that I won on a live stream. Good job, good stuff. I'm giving away Quan Sheng also. See now that I'm glad that I saw that from Gary, and I said I was gonna give it away for when I reach 2,000 subscribers. Let me see, because the video is finishing, and I have to take a look over here. So we're gonna go ahead and click here, and that would be the next CAMFest. So yeah, I said I was gonna give it away 2,000 subscribers. It's now 2,980 something. So I'm just gonna wait until it goes to 3,000 subscribers, and then I'm gonna give it away to one lucky subscriber. The problem is that if I don't see your subscription, then there's gonna be a draw. If I don't see your subscription, then I don't know, I don't know how you're gonna participate. Maybe I don't know. I haven't thought about that, and that's also a reason why I keep postponing it and delaying it. So if you're watching on YouTube, we're watching the Hamfest in Milton, Ontario. That happened a few Saturdays ago, and what are we looking at here? Everything is yeah. See, this one is not working. The audio doesn't. Yeah. What can we do? What can we do? Oops. My bad. My bad. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anybody else on Facebook? I don't want to miss your comments. Yeah, that's it. We are trying. We are trying. Oh, Gary, post your channel if you want. Post your channel here, and we will come over and subscribe. We will come over and subscribe. Yeah, my Zello is back, or I think it's back. That's a beautiful radio. That Magnum there. That Magnum is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful radio. 80 watts. Very nice radio.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, good question. What's going on? Yeah, look at the stupid thing now. It keeps kicking me out. Is it charging at least? Yeah, it's charging. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, goes up. All right. Yeah, everything is going wrong tonight. Come on. So now I have to. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Steve says I got some of my dad's equipment. I now have an ICOM IC736, but I can see receive on the mirror, but no audio. Check the plug. Check the plug in the back, the audio, and try to see if you can try with an external speaker. I know I'm disconnected. I'm trying really hard.
Going to have them anymore.
There
They're
you
going to
go.
have maybe just a few airports in Ontario, across the country, but in Ontario, specifically Toronto, of course, Hamilton. Like Hamilton's going to get ATC guys who may be covering airports like Brantford and London. and
Okay, we're back.
Burlington.
We're back.
Instead of having ATC in certain airports,
And we're down again. Like this is ridiculous now. This is ridiculous.
Nephew knows he's disconnected from himself.
Eric, I have a good suggestion, since that cat was knocking stuff over, get rid of the cat. And that won't happen.
Isn't Toronto Center air traffic control, the master air traffic control for most of the southwestern Ontario all the way to Thunder Bay already?
yeah, 10-4, yes. I mean, if you're interested, he handles he handles Toronto Center traffic 134.250. You'll hear him on there. That's his frequency. Covering like Kingston. I mean, you have to have a really good antenna or close to Pearson to hear him. You can hear the planes he's dealing with, but it's hard to hear him. But he's like saying that like airports like Kingston and ones that already have people covering them, they're just going to have like 3 or 4 people in Toronto Center space, like Lake Hamilton, London, I think in Ottawa. They're going to cover the rest of the province. They're going to cover like the local stuff for the rest of the province. They're not going to have guys in small places like Midland and Wyerton anymore. It's again, they're taking risks. They've been working on this for apparently like 2 years, and like he told me, like again, this is probably the last generation of ATC guys. He also told me that they're in a good situation and that they can strike and they get paid decently.
Is anybody going to Perry Sound tomorrow?
Yeah, me.
Not me. Yeah, Eric, speaking of Kingston, Ontario, that's where the singer, Brian Adams is from.
Brian Adams. I'll be back. Gotta fill up some coffee.
Brian Adams is from Kingston.
Yep, Kingston, Ontario. Doing Google searching. It'll tell you.
I believe it. I believe it. A lot of people, famous people from Kingston. Don Cherry, the Bruins hockey coach who couldn't coach, and was beloved in Canada for being coach extraordinaire on Hockey Night in Canada. Doug Gilmore, famous hockey player, tragically hip. Dan Aykroyd, who was cool.
If I'm not correct, Brian Adams grew up in BC. The good talent came from Canada.
Yeah, Kingston especially, you know, a lot. President, GM, president of the Bruins during the just after the Bobby Orr era. Harry Sinden, he's from Kingston. John A. McDonald, I think, was from Kingston.
Everybody's from
William Shatner.
Oh, come on. Everybody's from Kingston.
Shatner was born and raised in Montreal, in the same district as I lived in. And I don't know, honestly, when it comes to my family, they've told some whopping lies. But my aunt, who just passed away last year, was friends with Captain Kirk. Back then, he was a overweight and balding teenager, not attractive at all, which would make sense because my aunt was never attractive.
He speaks good French, though. Or green. I hear we've got some really awesome agricultural perk supply guys.
Yep, and when William Shatner was the host of the show, Rescue 911. That was a good show.
I heard he was on this real not very popular, but cult classic show called Star Trek.
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, they had an episode where he kissed over her, the woman of color navigator or whatever on the Enterprise,
Ken,
and that took the show.
Paul,
off the
I
air
see
pretty
you guys.
much.
I see you. Give me
It
1
was
second.
just- it was more than the culture could handle at the time. By the it's in the 1960s. I used to watch it, but that took it off the TV. It put it in syndication and reruns for decades.
Good job, Steve. Good job.
Yes, it was very, very, very controversial. I tried to do like how he acted and stuff. Apparently, he was a classically trained actor who worked at a place in Ontario called Stratford, where they do a lot of Shakespeare and a lot of like high-end drama and plays.
Yeah, he worked in the Stratford Theater.
Yep, LeVar Burton played on Star Trek. He played Geordi. He also played on the hit TV show Reading Rainbow, which came on PBS. I used to watch Reading Rainbow. That was a good show.
And let me say hello to William. William, thank you so much. Happy Friday. Nice to have you back. Sorry to jump in like that, guys. William, you're number 25 on the check-ins list. I've got Gary and Steve looking at and chatting with each other. Good stuff. And let me say hello on Facebook to Paul. Paul, nice to see you again here, my friend. Happy Friday. You are number 26 on the list here. Paul D is 9 Tango Charlie 256. Thank you so much. From Edmonton. Thank you so much. And then Ken, Happy Friday, Ken. 914. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Okay, guys, back to you. Sorry for the interruption.
Well, thank you for coming back. I'm glad your technical difficulties weren't working or fixed. I was listening on the television on the YouTube,
Okay.
and then was watching the Hamfest, and you seemed to fall out of the Zello, so I waited. But 2127 checking in there, and glad you got me checked in. And yeah, that Captain Kirk, he did a rendition of David Bowie's Rocket Man. That's on YouTube. If you get a chance to see that, that's pretty good. But good to hear from you, Nick.
Nick, maybe I heard this wrong. Did you say that you were at a Hamfest in Hamilton on the weekend? I think on Saturday, maybe? The reason why, because I know on Saturday, and I live in the downtown core, if you were in Hamilton, I know that the east end of Hamilton, Stony Creek, that area, got like over 100 millimeters of rain in the afternoon.
No, I was talking about Hanover, Ontario, unless I'm mispronouncing it. Hanover, that's where the Hamfest was happening, and that was last Saturday. And there is tomorrow one in Parry Sound, which is way up north there. But I will go. I will get up early and go. Yeah, so William, we had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna grab a sledgehammer and break that Samsung. I have an old Samsung phone that I don't use it for nothing else, just to connect to the Wi-Fi and open up Zello. And 10 times now it got me disconnected and I had to reboot. And yeah, so next time I will turn it on ahead of time. So when it kicks me out 3, 4, 5 times, I won't be live. And then, like a couple of hours, I'm going to give it a couple of hours time.
Okay, Hanover. I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. Hanover in Great County. Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah, I caught the video of you driving in, and it looked like it was kind of cloudy and bad weather going into the Hamfest. But it was a good Hamfest video. But yeah, I just picked up a new Samsung device. I picked up one of those Tab 11A tablets. I've got to set up, but the new tablet's got 7 years of OS updates and security patches. Maybe it's time to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a new phone. I'm probably going to go next week and work out a deal with my carrier.
Well, the thing with the carriers now is that they don't give you a free phone. You have to pay it monthly. So, you pay your bill, whatever, and then you pay an X amount of money slowly in 2 years or 3 years to pay off the phone. And hey, let me say hello to John. John, thank you for coming. 2 Oscar Charlie 76. Yes. Number 28. Number 28 on the list here. John, 2 Oscar Charlie 76 from SoCal. Thanks, John. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. If you want to jump over to YouTube, I've got Foxman was there earlier, and Steve is there. UDX 483, 2 Oscar Charlie 483. I'm always confused. Okay, if you want to jump over there. Yeah. So back to you, who I was talking to. I got distracted now. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, the
Oh, William.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you have Metro by T-Mobile up in Toronto or not, but Metro is giving away a Samsung A37 cell phone with new customers. But I don't know if they're even a service up there in Canada. I guess you have to go with Rogers.
Yeah, they don't allow American companies to join, and because they're gonna. It's a long story. It's a long story. They don't allow. So we have Bell, Rogers, and a couple other companies, Virgin Mobile and Lucky Mobile and Freedom Mobile and what else? Maybe I'm. Oh, and chat. What was the one with the chatter? And yeah, maybe I'm missing a few, but yeah, unfortunately, they don't allow American companies to join the competition. Over.
My ex-wife is. Well, we live in Hamilton. She lives in Hamilton also. She switched over to Cogeco, our local cable provider. $20 a month for coverage, unlimited texting worldwide, unlimited calling in Canada for $20 a month. So I mean, there's a little competition. I'm not sure if Cogeco will cover places where they don't have a cable implant where they are. And as for American
Yes, Richard.
providers,
Yes.
it's
What can
a
I do?
nationalistic law. I think they would think that the American companies would beat the hell out of us and actually we would have some good prices, but they Bell and Rogers and Telus have to dominate. I won't say anymore.
They will, for sure. They will. Eric, what I was going to ask you is, what about internet? Does she get unlimited internet or like what is it?
Yeah, she gets unlimited internet. I think she pays about $70 for the internet and then 20 for unlimited talk and text in Canada. I'm not sure about the States, so it's about $100 with tax. But yeah, she's getting it for about 70 or $72 a month. It's a special for 2 years, and she says it's great. I mean, like I don't want to stay too long in here. She was with Fido, and she was 2 days late paying, and Fido sent her like a pay or else we're cutting you off text. She got mad, and she went to Cogeco, and then Fido called her up and said, "Hey, can we get you back?" And basically, she said a very bad word to them. You know what it is.
Yeah, I pay $60 plus tax. I can drop it to 55 if I activate auto payment, but I don't want to because I want to be in charge. I don't mind the extra $5, and I'm getting 100 gig. Okay, $60, 100 gig from Freedom. If you go to Freedom now, they have 100 gigs for half that, $30. But you have to be a new customer. If I go to them now and say, "Hey, what can you do for me?" They're gonna say, "Sorry," you know. But yeah, 100 gigs, and the reason I could have get away with 60, but I don't know. Maybe I'll use the internet to stream one time. I don't want to, run out of juice, if you may. Excuse me.
Yeah, 10-4. She gets also with her mobile. She gets 100 gigs of service. Again, my contract with Rogers is up in early September. I might not be in a rush to go to Rogers next week, and maybe I'll sign with somebody else.
I went with a company called Visible that Verizon owns, and I'm getting 5G priority, 5G ultra, whatever it is, UW 5G. And I have prioritized 5G service for the first 450 gigs and international service for $45 US. Plus they throw in smartwatch. If you have a LTE or a 5G smartwatch, you can bring a smartwatch over to your program too.
Some of my our Canadian guys in Ontario, I was up in just west of Peterborough. I think it's Kawarthas, Chemung Lake, in that area. I had no service in that area, and then I had to use my friend's Wi-Fi. And then on the drive home along, I'm sure there's a few. I'm not sure if Roscoe knows the area. I think he's around there. I didn't have any service until we got to 35-115, and I had to use LTE. This is Rogers. This is like one of the biggest firms, if not the biggest firm in Canada. Bell, Rogers, TELUS are there. I'm not sure I don't know if Freedom put down their own towers or not. And I know Kudu uses TELUS. I know that Fido uses Rogers. And I know that Virgin uses Bell. We don't have much competition.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you for coming.
When I was growing up, I was acquainted with the Bennett family, and when Bubba that owned the telephone company from back in the, I don't know, the 20s maybe or after, but Bubba Bennett owned our telephone company. Well, when he passed away, his sons, Jimmy, owned the cable company, and Danny owned the telephone and internet service. And they invested in towers and fiber optic. And so Jimmy's the person who sold the cable company to Time Warner that became Spectrum. And Spectrum wound up giving me a runaround. I had a bundle deal with them, because they had the cable here in this town. But I couldn't get them to keep their word in any deal. And so when Visible made me such a good offer, I switched over to Visible, and I'm real satisfied with the phone coverage I get now. But they would start throttling, once you use 30 gigabytes, they'd start throttling you back down to all kinds of things. They just, I couldn't get them to keep their word to me.
Yeah, that's not cool. They do that here in Canada too. It's wrong.
Well, their customer retention down in California, down in Florida, made me a deal if I brought my own device. And so 2 years in a row, I bought brand new devices, and they tell you, well, we'll make you this deal if you bring 2 lines. So I brought 2 lines over from T-Mobile, and they didn't keep their end of the agreement. They were supposed to upgrade me to 50 gigs a line and gigabyte internet, and instead, I'm sitting down here. They didn't do what they said. They made me a deal, and didn't keep their end of their word, and actually messed up my streaming services for almost a year. And I said, the heck with that. I switched over to Visible, and now I get 450 gigs of priority. So I'm kind of glad they screwed up so that I went and shot in the marketplace.
There's not much competition here. I'm sure there's others that can join in and say. I'm surprised that I had no service, not even LTE, around Peterborough.
Yeah, there's some areas that still don't have coverage. Let me put this closer here and a little bit down and out of my face. Yeah, so anybody else, guys, would like to say hello, please feel free. Feel free to say hello and introduce yourself. All we ask is a first name and location. Go ahead, over. David, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if you checked in. I just remember now. I'll check you. I know we spoke earlier, but I'll check you in number 29 now because I got kicked out a couple of times, in and out. So I'll put you in number 29 if that's okay with you. Over.
Yep, still here.
All right, number 29. Okay, number 29 it is.
Yeah, 25 years ago or so, when they switched over to digital from analog, I had a home phone with Bell South, and then Bell South messed up. And I had cell service with Slim Elu down in Claro and a bunch of the different cell phones, track phones, a bunch of different, you could buy bundled minutes. And I sold phone cards for Frontier. And so back then you could make money selling bundled minutes. And,
Steve, your email
I
is
had long-distance service with IDT.
your email is working on from your channel. One of our friends here wants to send you a
Some
message.
companies in North America would have to use IDT to do their phone switching. And somebody tried
Yep.
to get IDT in the antitrust thing, and they've done a lot of things to really mess up communications in North America. Lawyers, darn lawyers are sitting there messing up everybody's business.
That's a beautiful radio right there. Realistic. Beautiful. Wow, cool stuff, William. Yeah, so unfortunately there is no competition here. That's the problem. No competition. Yeah. Let me see, what time is it? It's 17 after 10, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Michael, thanks so much. Thanks for joining. Thanks so much, Michael, for joining. You're number 30. Number 30 on the check-ins list. Happy Friday. And we have Trevor. Trevor, you're number 31 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much, my friend. Trevor, thanks for coming from St. Lucia, West Indies. Nice. Happy happy Friday night to you. I don't know if I spoke to you before, because I remember, yeah, 143 and 355. You know what? maybe I talked to you on 38. Definitely, I remember West Indies. Maybe I have you on video also. I'm not sure, or maybe I have you on video. But I remember talking to West Indies for sure, guarantee. Thanks so much for joining, my friend. Thanks so much. Michael, yes, happy Friday to you and have a great weekend. Yes, likewise. Steve, one of our viewers here is trying to send you an email on your YouTube channel. So I told him to go into your YouTube channel and send you an email. So I don't know if your email is up and running. You're okay. You're operational. Yeah. So he's trying to send you an email. Yeah, see, Trevor, I remember 63 from Toronto, eh? 63. Yeah, I definitely remember West Indies and either 143, 355, I can't, but yeah, definitely. I remember speaking to somebody. Thanks for coming. So yeah, good stuff. Anybody else on Zello, guys, would like to say hello? Or if you have any questions, concerns, comments, the floor is yours. Over.
Well, you know, Bell and Telus have been around in communications for like forever. And Bell used to sell satellite equipment in Canada, and I think they're still in the satellite business up there. And then Rogers jumped in.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
but Bell and Telus have been around forever, it seems. And but they used to sell commercial satellite equipment for like hotels and things like that. Where you know, back in the 80s and early 90s, you could get Bell satellite equipment from them. But there are a lot of folks on this side of the border that they try to find the old Bell equipment from when they switched over to HD satellite, so they can get free satellite TV.
Were there any Hamfests in the general GTA, GTHA, Niagara region coming up this summer?
Yeah, William, yes, Bell was the father. Bell was it's been around forever, as you said. Eric, yes, there is. I keep posting on Facebook, so keep an eye there. Again, there is a Hamfest tomorrow in Perry Sound, and I'm gonna go there, obviously, to make a video, support the group, and yeah, I think in 2 weeks from now there is another one. I can't remember, but I will definitely post it, and yeah.
Jen Ford, thank you. I'm not allowed to post
Hey,
any of my
Bruce.
groups that I belong to on Facebook because I said a very bad thing to people.
Yeah, you did good, Eric. You did good. Let me say hello to Bruce. Bruce, you are number 32 on the check-ins list. Hamfest tomorrow. We are getting ready. That's why I'm not on the air, because I wanna. Sorry about that. I'm losing my thoughts here. I want to sleep early, you know, bam, and then go and get up early, 5 o'clock, whatever, and start driving over to Perry Sound. So yeah, Murray says we were there along with Tennessee. 9 Oscar Charlie 116. Yes, sir, Murray. You were there. I was here. We were all together there. I hope you're doing okay, Maury. We've been out and about. I don't do it every Friday. you know, people are busy, vacations, you know, going places. So, you know, once every month, every second Friday, and then who knows, maybe later at some point we will go ahead and do it every Friday. So thanks for coming in here. Nice to have you. And Steve, you never answered me about your email. If your email is working okay on the YouTube channel, there a friend is trying to send you an email there. Let me go back and see. Sorry, guys, on Zello. Yeah. So, okay, all right. So we'll do it like that. Mark, yes, of course, Mark. I'm gonna put you on a different list. This is the list for the CBRs, and back here I have the list for the air fryer channel. So yeah, number 34, Mark. Happy Friday, yes sir. Friday, I like that. So air fryer one, guys. The guys on Zello, air fryer one is in the house. Air fryer one. How do we say Air Force One? We say air fryer one. Back to you. Okay, very quiet tonight on Zello. We don't have Robert. We don't have Adam. We don't have Nuno. But we did end up with 34 people checking in from all three platforms, the Zello, the YouTube, and the Facebook. Thank you so much. It's almost 10:26, almost an hour and a half. And thanks, guys, for being here. Let me go back to Facebook. I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Mari was the last one to say hello. Perfect. And good stuff. Guys, if you're watching on Facebook, you only see my face and the radio's back here. If you switch over to YouTube, we're playing videos from the latest Hamfests. So thank you, guys, for watching. Yep, good stuff. Cheers, everybody.
Hey, Nick, have you ever used the FNJ 941E antenna tuner? I noticed you had an MFJ tuner, but I can't tell which one you got. Have you ever used the 941E?
William, I have the Canadian version of it. It's called Econo Tuner ASA. No, AEA, Advanced Electronic Applications. It's the one with crossed needles. Maybe I'll post a picture here on Zello so you can see. Let me see if I can do this while I'm, yeah, something like that. While I'm on the microphone. I took the picture. What happened? Did it go through? There you go. So I'll send it. I'm using this one. So I hope it came through. Yeah, emote sent. The one that you're referring, I think it has the built-in dummy load, if I'm not mistaken. It has a built-in dummy load. This is exactly the same, but without the dummy load. So for me, using it on my window antenna, because sometimes I change the coil and I put like a loading coil for 80 meters, sometimes 40, sometimes 20, 10. this specific one in the picture works amazing.
Someone down here stateside is selling the MFJ 941E, and I could see your tuner, but I couldn't. It looked so similar to the MFJ, but
Hey, Mike.
I thought it might be an MFJ. I see one at the Hamfest video, the Versa 3 or whatever, but I was trying to find somebody that had used one that could give me a, whether it's a good one or whether it was a bad one. I know Mike,
Hey, Mike, thanks for coming. Happy Friday.
Wagon Master out there. in
Thank you
Utah had
for
one,
joining.
but his was a D model, not a E model. But I'm still trying to pick up equipment for the shack, and trying to get ready for the antenna to tune. But it's a nice looking antenna tuner you got.
Yeah, let me say hello to Mike from New York, 683. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good little tuner. It cannot handle too much power. Don't think like you're gonna throw it kilowatts and but up to 100 watts, it works really good, and it does the job for me. I can't remember if it was the E or the other one you mentioned, but that one with the needles crossing, it has the built-in dummy load. It has a dummy load inside, so it's good for testing. And it goes from 0 to 30 megahertz. You cannot use it for VHF or anything else like that. But yeah, did I make a video? I think I made a video about it. I'm not sure. Or I made a video about this one and I missed the other one because I used to have both at the same time, but I can't remember the model. I think I made a video about this one. And I missed the other one, something like that.
Yeah, the MFJ has the crosshair SWR meter with the two needles that cross, and it has two coax in and two coax out, and balance line, and it's got dummy load position, but I didn't realize it was built-in dummy load. But built-in dummy load's a good deal, but it's not. It only go up to 300 watts, which nothing I've got's going to go above that. I'm not going to hook up anything to go above that to a tuner. The tuner's usually, I hook up the tuner to the transmitter. I'm not going to hook it up to anything big enough to blow it up.
Yeah, you never know. I had to mention this. So yeah, good stuff. I think I'm gonna have. I think this battery is dying, so my audio on Facebook is about to go down really hard. Let me see what I can come up with to fix the audio on. Yeah, it died on me. I can see the light. Guys, if you're watching on Facebook, sorry about the. Yeah, sorry, it's not gonna cut it. I have to come up with something else. I found it. Let's see if this is gonna work, because I am. Okay, maybe you can hear me now, guys. Can you hear me on Facebook? Okay, I think we should be good. I think I fixed the issue. We are in business. I'm gonna charge this after. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, who else is here, guys? Say hello. Don't be shy. Over.
Well, did you buy any toys at the Hamfest last weekend? I mean, you're not having to sleep on the couch from bringing home too much radio equipment, are you?
That's a good point there. That's a good point, William. I'm not in a position now to. Let me see what's going on at the stream here. Oh, this video is finishing. Okay. I'm glad I picked it up on time. Yeah. So I'm on a mission now to. I'm on a mission to start selling. Where is my mouse? I lost my mouse. Look at that now. Come on. There you go. So I'm on a mission to start selling, because if I bring more radios here, I don't know if you can see. Well, probably you cannot see, or you don't remember. There's a few radios missing. I used to have a big tube radio here, so I'm selling both my tube radios, the Yaesu FT101s. I'm gonna say goodbye to the tubes until I find something better. I'm selling my Cobra 200 GTL, which is a 100-watt radio. I'm selling my Galaxy 959, a couple other stuff. So I'm in a mission to sell, because if I bring anything else, I'm gonna be streaming from the sidewalk across the street. I think that tells everything pretty much. Explains what the situation is. I'll be streaming from the sidewalk across the street. So I gotta sell a few things before I bring in new stuff, if you understand where I'm coming from. Over.
Well, that Cobra is a nice radio. That Cobra's got sideband on it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does 10, 11, and 12 meters. Full 100 watts. Full 100 watts. It has echo. It has Roger beep, and 100 watts.
Does that model have the free counter built in?
Yes, it does.
I don't know about the exchange rate, but I'd love to give that radio a good home.
Buy, sell, trade.
I don't know what you're asking for, and there's probably guys in your club that would like to have a good radio like that too. That's kind of a hard radio to find. They didn't make a whole bunch of them, and we don't see it in this marketplace. They have them. They sell good in Canada and they sell good in Ireland, but they don't come up on the marketplace in the U.S. that often because of the output watts.
Am I disconnecting again now? Come on. Buy, sell, trade. Yes. Mark, I have to. Mark, no choice.
That's what they call a highly coveted radio. That's one of the 2 or 3 best radios that Cobra came out with for solid state.
Yeah, exactly. Mark says buy, sell, trade, insider trade, outsider trade. Steve saying, I'm not sure what's in the stock. I haven't gotten to yet, but there is two clade boxes and a clade 22 sitting on top. Wow, so many. Steve is gonna come back with so many radios out there. Yeah, the Cobra is a rare radio. Not many people know about it. I'm not sure if they see it and they confuse it with Cobra 29 because it does have the night vision, like the green face. Even though it doesn't work, I have to be honest, that doesn't work. But the radio transmits and receives fantastic, and it's the 200 GTL DX. 200 GTL DX, full 100 watts, 10, 11, and 12 meters. And yeah, I don't know the exchange. And that is a heavy radio, William, because the cooling fins, they're not only in the back, they loop and they go underneath the radio. And that radio is heavy. So I don't know what to say. Over.
Yeah, the shipping price would probably be high. I know, shipping has been killing me on buying things. I've been, pretty fortunate as to find, free shipping deals or penny shipping deals. Buy it now, penny shipping deals and things like that. There's, the cost of shipping is going completely nuts. And it's like an ambiguous figure, you know, the ground rate is not as bad as, or the freight rate is not as bad as what we're all being charged. I mean, for some reason they're making money on top of it and taxing it too. So shipping's really killing us, especially international shipping.
Steve said, I haven't been able to put my hands on his Swan 350. Yeah, the Swan is a good radio, tube radio. Some of them, Steve, some of them don't have AM, and some of them have only AM. I can't remember the specific model, but yeah. John, to Oscar Charlie 76. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so they put taxes on shipping too. Yeah, you're right, William. You're right. This is unacceptable. I don't know, but yeah, it's a rare radio, and I put it there on the Hamfest. A couple of people looked at it. I don't know what they're thinking, if they wanna get involved, but I used it many times. I made a lot of videos with it, many contacts. You cannot beat 100 watts, right? Come on. It's like an HF radio. It has an open clarifier and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm going to give that away. I'm going to keep the Ranger. To be honest, I prefer the Cobra versus the Ranger. I have the Ranger, the 2970DX. 2970DX, that does also 100 watts. I prefer the Cobra, but I don't know, the Ranger is more stable, more legit. I don't know. I tried them both, and I think I'm gonna stay with my my Ranger RCI 2970DX.
I believe Harvey, or one of those guys out in California, showed off his Swan 1011 radio, weekend before last, and it's a tube type Swan, but it's hard to find good Swan radios. They're real popular depending on what region you're in. They didn't have the distribution of the radios worked out, but they're an excellent radio.
Yes, they are, William. They are. And a few months back, there on a Hamfest, there was a gentleman that had like 6 of them, 6 or 7 of them. I'm talking mint, guys, mint, like mint condition. The 350, the 450, the 550. I don't remember all the models. One of them was a receiver. The other one was HF. AM only. The other one was like I can't remember, but it had like 6 of them, and they were all mint. And yeah, but if you compare with the FT101, the FT101 can do 11 meters, and it has AM and sideband. So I'd go with the FT101. That's why I have both. I have 2 FT101s, and they're both working okay. And I'm gonna be selling those 2 as well. See, already we have a customer. Already we have a customer for the Cobra 200 GTL. Thank you. Somebody's interested. I gotta take a picture, and yeah, good stuff.
What are you asking for the 101?
Then the shipping is gonna kill you. I have 2. I have a 101 with no letters, no B, no D, no E, just the FT101, the 11 meters. This is one of the first 101s. The 11 meter, it's there. It's on the scale. Like as you go, like 160, 80, 40, 20. The 11 is there. I have one of those, and then I have another one, the EX, which the 11 meter is on the auxiliary. I don't know if you know about these radios. Both radios are working okay. I don't know. I was thinking maybe close to 3, something like that. Especially the EX is mint inside and out.
That's a pretty fair price.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you know. Let me put this mic closer because I didn't hear myself. I checked the Facebook stream and I couldn't hear myself that much. Let me see the audio. 2 seconds. Yeah, it should be louder now. It should be louder. So yeah, if you want for less, I can give you the other one with the built-in 11 meters. If you know how to work on this radio, so if you have anybody that can work on these radios, I can give you the other one for less, for cheaper, maybe $200.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal too. Unfortunately, the shipping on that would probably be like $250.
Yeah, unfortunately, because it's a heavy radio. I put them both in bags and I took them to 2 Hamfests, and they're not selling. And the reason they're not selling is not that there is anything wrong with the radios. It's just the wrong crowd, right? You have to find the, the, the guys that like these radios, and if it happens to be there, you know, you will buy it. I sold one previously for $300, and that was complete. It was working okay. So that makes three FT101s. But yeah, the shipping will kill you. But again, it's a classic radio, right? It's a classic radio. You have to have one. I'm gonna come back. I just, you know, I like to use a radio, use it for a little while, fix it, of course, right? Make sure it works okay, and then sell it. I'm pretending I'm selling a few stuff so that I can get different ones, so I don't have to stream from across the street on the sidewalk, if you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you betcha. No, I got the 101E and all the other goodies that go with it. The amplifier, the frequency readout, all of it.
Yeah, I believe it's got you can get a automatic antenna tuning module that hooks up and that you can hook up inside of it too. They have a lot of different accessories for that radio still.
Yep, I've even got the UHF, VHF module for it.
Yeah, they have a lot of accessories. I couldn't find, excuse me, I couldn't find the frequency meter. Dan, that's all. That's all. If I can find a frequency meter, I will keep one, because I have the EX. I have the EX. The EX has an extra slot inside that you can put the digital signal processor, DSP, and that's the difference with the EX. So I was gonna, yeah, if I can find, so I was at the Hamfest in Hanover, and there's two guys from Korea. They buy radios and stuff like that on every Hamfest, and I was videotaping, and I turn around and I see this guy, the Korean guy, holding an FT101 and running. I'm like, what? Where was this radio? And apparently Jack 707 was there too. Next to Jack, there was a guy selling it, and I didn't see it because I passed by his table and he was just setting up, and he took it out after I left, right? Because I got distracted with other things. So I see the Korean guy holding the FT101 and running, and I'm like, oh man. So I followed them to their table, and it was a Mint, I think it was a E. It was a Mint E with a frequency counter. And he's like, if you are interested, come back next week. I might give it to you for $300 with the frequency counter, which is a good price. But then again, I've read that, I know I'm talking too much, my apologies, 2 minutes now. I've read that if you want to hook up a frequency meter on the FT101, you need to open it and adjust something on the 101. And that scares me a little bit because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like if you connect a frequency meter, why would you want to adjust the radio? And that got me scared a little bit. I don't know if you know anything about that, Dan.
I got the external one for mine. What is it? The YL300 or 600 or something like that? I can't remember what they called it there, what the labeling is. The only thing I'm missing for my whole set are those goofy cables you need for them.
What do you mean? Which cables?
To connect every piece together.
Yeah, they're very rare. They're very rare. I think the gentleman that sold this FT101E, I think this had the cable and the connection and everything, but that scared me because I was searching with AI which model is the frequency counter that goes to the FT101, just out of curiosity, and it gave me a full page with instructions, and I'm like, why would I need to adjust the radio for a frequency counter? That doesn't make sense. And that's how I gave up. And but yeah, like if I find, I don't know, again, if I find a frequency counter, I might keep one. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a frequency counter, Nick. It's just a frequency display.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, a frequency display, so you know exactly where you are. Sometimes I make a contact and I think, let's say the guy is on 3760 and he's on 3763, right? So sometimes when I go to log in the call, the contact, they decline, and I'm like, what just happened now, right? It could be one of those. That's why I was looking for a frequency display.
Yeah, I've got the radio, the amplifier, and an external VFO, external speaker, the scope. All I'm missing is the cables. I can get them on eBay, but retarded prices.
Oh yeah, because they're very rare and they're very hard to find, and people are taking advantage of this. The other day, I sold the radio for parts. The radio is a Uniden. I can't remember the model. It is a Uniden, and it is the same era and the same like the 101, but Uniden. And I sold it for parts for $50. And the guys on eBay, they're selling the same radio for parts without. So my radio, I can't remember the model. Maybe I'll look it up. So that Uniden came with the power cord and with the instructions manual, and I gave it for $50. The guys on eBay, they're selling the same radio, no cords, no manual, unknown condition, 4 parts for like what you may call it, for a few $100. For a few $100, that's crazy. That's crazy what people are asking.
Yeah, my buddy in Oregon there has a nice old collectible radio. It's the old 40-channel sideband Simba.
Okay. Yeah, that's rare. That's rare. Maybe William knows about it. William, do you know the Simba?
I believe I've seen one before, in regard to like on a video game, but I've never operated one or, been in the same shack with one. I think I've seen a video on it, but that's been a while back, so I'm not very familiar with it.
Pretty sure that radio there goes back to the 60s or something, I think.
Well, it seems that they had several radios, and named several of them different types of cats. And, but that's supposed to be one of the better ones.
He talked to me on it one day. All he's doing is 12 watts out of it, and he sounded like he was sitting right next to me here.
Yeah, they'll swing up to 18. You know, they have good modulation, so the modulation in them's real good. I've heard them before, and I've seen video reviews of them, but I've never actually gotten to be in the same shack or key down on one or talk on one. But I've heard, I can remember back in the day hearing them pretty often. They're a good sound, you know, good modulating radio. You can adjust the dead key on the main board. You can go in and adjust the dead key from like a watt and a half. If you're you know, driving a side piece or something, or you can turn it up. You can turn the carrier up to, I think it's either 8 or 12 watts. I think you can turn it up to like 8 watts, and it'll swing up to about 18 when it's when you're keying down on it.
Yeah, something like that. They're a big radio, though.
They have heavy transformers in them. The company that made the transformers are, if I'm not mistaken, there was one or two of them where the transformers were Peter Dahl transformers. They got real good transformers, good secondaries, real good transformers.
Sorry, guys, I went to fill up some coffee. It's 11 o'clock, 2 hours. We made it 2 hours. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you. I just want to see at the... Okay. Who said good night? I'm hoping of going to be 4 hours, 73 to everyone. Okay, Mr. Richard, have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. And you too, Steve. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hamfest tomorrow. We're gonna be Richard. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can hear me, Richard. I have a different mic. Hopefully the audio is okay on Facebook. 9 Oscar Charlie 077. Sorry, 0477. My bad. You're number 36 on the check-ins list. Thank you so much, and happy Friday. Number 36. Thank you again. You know about YouTube. I'm playing videos from the Hamfest. I don't know if you want to join there, but it's all good. All right, who else is left here, guys? Let's do a quick roundup.
I'm still here, Nick. 918, 962, and I just sent you a picture of my buddy's similar radio and desk mic, Nick.
That's for Charlie 236, ain't left you.
William, 2127. Here, sir.
Two Oscar Charlie. 247 down here in Oklahoma. Listen in. Appreciate the net, Nick. Sounding good tonight.
Thank you so much. Where is my pen? I lost my pen. Come on. There you go. They're all black here. 2 Oscar Charlie. You said 407. I got your number 37, my friend. 37. Come again one more time. Let me hear you.
Two 47 down here in Oklahoma. It's Curtis.
Yes, sir. 247. Thank you so much, my friend Curtis. Thank you for coming. You are number 37 on the check-ins list. We are successfully 2 hours. It's now 11 p.m. Thanks for joining. We're talking about, tube radios and stuff. And Dan just sent me a picture. Dan, I'm going to look it up in a second. Yeah, I see I have something here. And mic. What? That's the mic. Yeah, the mic is cool. Yeah. Yeah, bro, that's a nice radio. That's a classic. That's a classic radio. I wish I can show it to you, guys, but that's a classic. Yeah, really nice. Curtis, anything new and exciting? I know we used to do this live stream every Friday, but due to it's summer and people are going vacations and stuff like that, we changed it. I changed it to once every second Friday of each month. Maybe we will do it again every Friday. Thanks again for joining. Do you have anything new and exciting that you want to share with us? What kind of radio are you using over there? Over?
Oh, nothing really new and exciting, just trying to beat the heat down here in Oklahoma. Where I'm at, it's been above 100 for several days now.
Leave
There's
on.
no radio here I'm used to, just no internet, KSUN radio. But the speed radio I use, that's Washington, and it's for the older ones, and it's a good radio.
Go ahead and share the picture if you want, Nick.
Yeah, Dan, why don't you post it on the Facebook group? You post it because I don't have I haven't set up the browser to go to Facebook, to be honest. Curtis, we all fight with the heat. You're not the only one. We're all struggling here to make it. Let me say hello to Levon. Thank you so much, Levon. I see you, my friend. I see you there. Good evening. 2 Oscar Charlie. 2 Oscar Charlie 261. Levon from New York, waving a hand, waving back. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Levon is watching us from YouTube there. Good stuff. Nice to have you there, my friend. Steve was here. John was here also. I don't know if he's still around, John. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. Curtis, the Washington is a classic, eh? Is a classic. I really like it. It's definitely a keeper, definitely a great radio. So yeah, so good stuff with the Washington. What happened now? I have no. There you go.
I want to jump in there and say, hey, it's 247 down in Oklahoma. I'm a Curtis from over here in North Carolina, and my granddaddy was a Curtis from Oklahoma before the Marines and Army and being a shipwright and stuff like that. I don't know if that's your last name or not, but we might be kin to one another. My granddaddy's name was PT. They used to call him Travis, his middle name, but they all called him PT. But we might be cousins. Good evening to you from North Carolina.
Good evening to you too, sir. I don't know, we could be, bro. I don't know. But hello to everyone out there.
Oh, what happened to William? The audio. There you go. We got the audio back. Got the audio.
Well, maybe if I hear you get out there on your Washington, I'll keep back down and see if I can make the trip out there. I run a President Madison myself. It's a lot like the old President Washington radios. It's good radio. But we were in here talking about a Simba radio. And that Simba radio's got a tuner in it. It was a Slido tune in that radio. And those things weigh about 16 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about them Simba radios like you're talking about, but I am familiar with that Madison. Them is some real sharp radios. I was looking at one of them before I got to Washington here, and yes, they are them very nice radios.
Yeah, President makes good good radios. I still have the Jackson, the black one, the Jackson. I still have that radio. I brought it from Greece here in Canada. My buddy fixed it, tuned it, aligned it. Not that there was anything wrong with it. He just, he replaced whatever he thought that needed to be replaced. He aligned it, made some nice videos, some good contacts, and I took it back and I left it back home. So anytime I go, I actually went a couple of years ago, guys, and that was the year when I brought the radio back, and I put it on a mobile with a magnetic antenna, and the conditions at this time, like if you go to 27555, oh my goodness, guys, conditions like crazy. I'm in front of a 2-story building. I'm parked so close to the wall, almost a foot from the wall. That's how close I was in front of that building. And now in Greece, North Greece, and the guy from Germany is booming. I turn on the radio without the car running, and Buddy's booming, like booming. And I grabbed the mic and I responded, and the guy heard me. And I was like a foot away from the building. That's how, like, it was crazy. And the Jackson, man, that's a really nice radio to have. At the end of the day, guys, I think all the radios are good. I wish we had them all. I wish we had the space and the setup to use them all. One every week, different radio, and use them all. But it is what it is. We cannot have them all. And we were talking earlier about tube radios and stuff like that. If you know a little bit, maybe you can, because these radios are, the older the radio, it might have more problems, but it's easier to fix. So if you're not a golden screwdriver and you know a few things, I'm sure you can fix it up a little bit here and there. But yeah, the tube radios, there is nobody around to fix them anymore. So it's in what's it called? In distinction. So it's good to have a radio like this. Very nice modulation because of the tubes and whatnot. But if something happens to that radio, it is really, really tough to find somebody to fix it. Do you guys agree?
We're getting old, Nick.
Yeah. Not only us, but even the people that that they used to fix those radios. Some of them are not even around anymore.
I remember reading some company last year in the States that handled crystal radios. They said, okay, as of, I think, 2026, no more. I don't remember what company it was.
Yeah, let me say hello to Guglielmo. Salute. Thank you for watching, my friend. Happy Friday 73 to you from Los Mochis, Mexico. Thank you, my friend. I will check you in. You are number 39. Okay, number 39 on the check-ins list from Mexico. Nice. Thank you for coming, my friend. Let me check you in here. Really nice, Guglielmo. Happy Friday, my friend. 73. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Where is William Curtis? Where did they go? They disappeared on us.
I stepped outside to smoke, and the Wi-Fi signal dropped out on me. I've got 5 bars of 5G LTE now, or WU, or whatever they call it. But the thing about those tube types is you're dealing with anything from 375 to 700 volts. You're dealing with high voltage. If you touch the wrong thing, you can have a lot of problems. And if you physically touch the wrong thing, you can electrocute yourself if you don't know what you're doing. So it really takes a it takes somebody with skills and it takes somebody with good nerves just to stick your screwdriver, your wrench, whatever you're working with in the dust cover. One of those, you can really mess up 600 or 700 volts. Will knock you across the room.
Yep, exactly. I make fun sometimes. I went to a couple of Hamfests, and the gentleman has like big blue capacitors, like 5 inches tall and thick, 5-6 inches tall. And the first thing I do is put my 2 fingers closer to the leads, and the guy is looking at me and like, okay, I won't do it. He goes, no, don't worry, they're discharged, whatever. I said, yeah, but it's fun. I always make fun. Yeah, there is a good 700 volts in there, and if you touch the wrong thing, you're gonna get zapped big time, big time.
Yeah, someone got up with me this week that had retubed his old Collins, and the Collins has a switch on the back of it, and the low voltage setting on the switch is 600 volts, and the high voltage setting on it 700 volts. And so he's sitting there keying down that Collins on the 600 volt side, and it's doing 125 watts on the transmit on the old Collins closet 33V or whatever he was working. But that kind of voltage will make you respect electricity real fast.
Oh yeah. It's gonna it's gonna kick you. It's gonna wake you up. The arc might be so big it might burn your skin. Depends on and on the fingers the skin is a little bit harder. Imagine if you touch it with your elbow, like like do one of those with your elbow. Oh man. Ay. I got zapped with 100 volts one time on my thigh, on my inner thigh. I was wearing shorts and I was climbing somewhere. I cannot give out too much information, but the voltage came about 100 volts, and I got zapped inside my inner thigh and I almost fell down. So imagine 700 volts. Yeah, that's a lot of juice.
I got bit one time with 277 480 hooking up some 3-phase one time, and my elbow and all the way down my right arm tingled for hours. It got me right in the elbow joint just from touching the wrong wire of 3-phase one time, and that was only that was 480. I'd hate to see what 600 or 700 volts felt like.
Yeah, I can imagine. The feeling. Yeah, not good. Definitely not good. All right. What time is it? 20 after 11. Yeah, we're almost 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Good stuff. All right. I don't know, guys, if you don't have anything else on Zello and on. These are the blue capacitors. I just saw the blue capacitors where I tried to stick my finger now on the video. So on Facebook, I'm gonna say good night because nobody is watching. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Have a good night. 73. See you on the next one. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna turn down the stream. Just a second. Stream here. Yeah, I cannot see nothing. Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna say 73's out there to everybody, and I enjoyed the ratchet jaw. And I've got to go sign in with the jaw jackers over there in San Francisco. But I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope to catch you in some of the other chat groups. And everybody have a good week there in Ontario and Canada. And nice speaking with you out in Oklahoma too. And take care in 73's, everybody.
Thank you, William. Thank you so much. I had to get up and go around the camera for the Facebook stream because I couldn't see and I didn't want to mess up the thing. So thanks so much. Have a good night, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna put up the volume on the Hamfest videos, and we'll get the feel of it. See what's going on over there. So the stream on YouTube is gonna continue for a little bit. Thanks so much, guys. 73 on Zello. It has been a pleasure. Thank you all for joining. Enjoy your weekend.
Good night, 73.
Chris, why you didn't check in? I'll check in number 40, okay? Yeah, come on, number 40. Okay. Okay, bye guys. Have a good night on Zello. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Hamfest tomorrow. Perry Sound. I'll go and make the video.
Take care now. Thank you for hosting it now.
I'm still here, guys. I'm just trying to bring the audio in here so that we can listen to. There you go. I'm gonna mute myself so we can listen to the video there. doors are not open yet to the public. That's why you don't see many people. We're always early. Yeah, that's blue and orange. Yeah, very nice.
Really know what it is. Yeah. These are like it's to the point where there's nothing. Yeah. You gotta have the right thing for it. Any reason we have to it's not gonna go through.
We are on the other side now.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be later too.
You?
I'm gonna cook up those. You done?
No, but I have no microphone.
Say again, what up?
If you're not ready to listen, why you talk
I'm
while
ready
you
now,
are
so keep on.
I'm live, but I don't have microphone. I closed
I'm
it.
with you, Michael.
I closed it. I'm just showing you the video.
Oh, yeah, you still alive. But, oh, I see that.
I don't talk.
Good, good, good. Perfect. I like it. Sometimes you should do like that. You should give us some space. Again. Hi, Brian, you are here. Oh my God, did you come? Thanks for letting me accompany you. One of your phone is very bad if they make you sick. Very tired. Oh,
See, you should have those fans hooked up to your battery right now and aimed at everybody.
Connection is.
That's a webcam, it's not a power supply. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to, they seem to be all 12 and 5, so I'm trying to group them. Yeah, now they're grouped. About 4 of these now.
Day's gonna be over by the time you get set.
Oh man, they look so yummy. You should come down, guys.
They say when on the listen to something.
And the doors
In a
are
couple of
open.
minutes, I'm gonna tell them good night.
Doors are
So
open for
keep it to tell me after.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look.
That's bigger than the radio.
I have to get up 5 tomorrow.
It's okay. What can I do? I have to get up first.
Did he came?
Eventually, everybody has to go.
We're coming to Ontario Hamlet. You're still sponsored by the Burlington Amateur Radio. So we're getting close to the 10 o'clock mark here. And that means that if you have not already got your ticket stuffed into the prize draw drum, you should consider doing that very, very soon because the draws will be done all together at 10:30. So you have until just before 10:30 to get those tickets stuffed into the prize draw. But maybe that's all gone, maybe not. They have cold drinks there, so please go and see Troy's Diner and have a good treat here at Hampstead. I can demonstrate both of them work. Both for $50. Yep. It is. It's a great starter thing for a new ham or whatever, or just want to. I think probably that's from you just hold on to that. Okay, man. Because Richard said, I'm not selling it. Color tax. That's it. So we got to confirm at $600. Okay? I'll be here till 11 o'clock and then we'll leave. Come on back with those nice bills and just print it. Okay?
And I'm taking one. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Can you be quiet? Monitor audio.
Hey guys, let me. The video is finished, and I was occupied here. I hope you can see me now. All right, thanks everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna say 73, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Have a good night. Have a great weekend.